Hello, ladies. How are you today? I just wanted to check in on this beautiful Saturday and see how everybody is doing. I am Val Nichols. I am a women's mindset and clarity success coach, and I help women achieve their biggest, most amazing dreams by finding out what they are amazing at and using it to create a purpose and a passion and a career that is both sustainable and profitable for you. So I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a little bit of a boost this afternoon. If you're jumping on, go ahead and say hello so I know that you're here. And if you are watching this on replay, just put hashtag replay and follow along as if you're watching me live. So I wanted to tell you guys a little bit of a story about my career and what's been going on. So back in February, I don't know how many of you guys know this, but God had really called me to just rebrand my company, and that is when I started the High Vibe Tribe, and I really just decided, got really, really clear on my purpose, and I realized that my passion was to help other women achieve the life of their dreams. I had been coaching women since 2011 for a nonprofit, and I've been doing it professionally since 2013. But it was just in February of 2018 that I really, really got clear with my passion and my purpose. So I want to come on here and encourage you guys a little bit, because here's what happened. In February, when I was given this vision, and it was really just, it was laid on my heart, and it seemed so urgent, and just it was really scary. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It was really, really scary to even put it out there in the universe. It took me 2 months before I hired my new coach and really just started taking action on it. Because that is the biggest difference between what was going on in my life before, because I knew that this is what I wanted, but I wasn't taking action because I was terrified. And once I did the work that I needed to do to realize what was really going on, is I was so afraid, because this purpose in my life, it was like a baby. I mean, it was so precious to me, and it meant so much to me that I almost didn't even want to say it out loud, because I was so afraid. I was so afraid what other people were going to think. I was so afraid that I was going to disappoint myself, and that if I didn't succeed, then it meant I was a failure, and this was very precious and dear to me. I also was afraid of what if I did succeed, because it took me many, many, many years to get over the idea that I was so broken, so damaged, and not good enough. I don't know if any of you ladies can relate with that, but I had such a feeling of not being good enough. So back in February, when God just really, really laid it on my heart, and he said that, this is what you're going to do. This is the vision. This is your purpose. And I knew that he had spoken to me about this before, but what I did is I put it up on the shelf and I let it just collect dust, and I let it just sit there because I was too afraid to open that book again. So when I decided to take really awesome, massive, scary, scary, scary action on these dreams and goals, my timeline was that it was going to happen within a year. I had finally had a conversation with my husband and said, okay, so in a year, I want to be to the point where I'm doing this full time, and this is what's going to happen. But lo and behold, when God told me to prepare and told me to get ready, I had no idea what he was going to do. So my business got super, super successful. I ended up being able to quit my full-time corporate sales job and go full-time in my coaching. And not only that, I was presented an opportunity to be the public relations officer for a really exciting company that I am associated with, as well as, hey Angie, as well as I just got asked and officially introduced or pronounced the director of ministry for a Pay It Forward ministry here in Central Oregon. Hi, gorgeous. So all of that happened within, let's see, March, April, May, June, July. March, February, March, April, May, June, July. 5 months. All of that happened within 5 months. What I thought was going to be a year time frame. So that is what happens when we take massive action after making a massive, huge decision. What I thought in my time frame was going to take a year took 5 months. It is never too late to give up on your dreams. Because like I said earlier, I truly, honestly believed that I was too broken, too damaged, too flawed to do the things that I'm doing today. I never thought I would be on platforms where I'm speaking to hundreds of people, hopefully thousands of people here in the next little bit. I never thought I would be up on the platform speaking to people the way that I'm speaking to people and getting to work with women in ways that I'm getting to work with women. I mean, I can't even believe that this is my life sometimes. I really honestly cannot believe it. And for those of you who don't know my whole story, I'll share pieces of it with you right now. So I am the type of person that I never thought I was going to live to be 21 years old. I never thought I was going to live to be 30. I never thought I would live to be 35, but here I am today living this life. And there was points in my life when I had just completely given up on myself, on the world, on life in general, because I really, truly thought I had effed up so many times that there was no turning back. There was no chance for me. I truly believed that. You know, I suffered with, when I was a kid, I cut myself when I was a child, you know, a lot of abuse, a lot of crazy, crazy stuff happening in our house when I was growing up. And I medicated with alcohol and drugs. And there was a time when I thought I was so hopeless and so far gone that there was no way I would be able to hold a job, much less, you know, have my own business and be in the public eye. So if someone like me can do that, then you can too. And that is what the hugest thing that I want to convey in my life and in the message that I have. And right here in this high vibe tribe, that no matter where you are in life, no matter how far gone you believe that you are, or you might think that you are, you can change your thinking. You can turn this around, and you can become a woman of integrity. You can become a woman who is living the life of her dreams, who truly, honestly believes in herself. And you too can have women around you that love you and lift you up and support you. It is never, ever, ever too late. I don't care if you're 21 years old and you don't know where you're going to get your next meal and you don't know what tomorrow is going to look like. I don't care if you're 35 years old and you've given up on yourself, or if you're 65 years old and you have no idea how God is going to use you in this life. It is never too late to believe in your dreams, because if you keep ignoring your dreams, they're just going to keep popping up and popping up. And you can either take the path that's easy to just sit back and sweep them aside and pretend like they're not happening. But what's going to happen is you're going to get so wrapped up in guilt and shame and regret. Or you can start taking action today. Make the decision today, right now, and start making the choices that you need to make today, right now, before the moment has passed. Right now, start taking action. And start believing in yourself, and find people who are going to lift you up and support you. Because if there's people out there that are like pooping on your dreams and aren't believing in you, those aren't your people. And you can find women, you can find people right here in this group that are going to support you. Because it is never, ever, ever too late. And if your ego starts popping up and trying to tell you that it is, believe me, 5 months ago, when I was told in my vision and my dreams that this is where I was going to be today, you better believe it, that I dealt with massive doubt, paralyzing fear, And there's times when I almost gave up because it would have been easier to just stay at my corporate job and live off that salary and that commission that I was living. But here's the thing. I knew in my heart of hearts that if I didn't just do this and go 100% in and shut the door on any other thing that might come up, and believe me, other things popped up, other distractions came up, other shiny things came around that I thought looked pretty good. But I was able to stay the course because I got so clear with my vision and my why that nothing could have hindered me and nothing could have pulled me off that path. Ladies, I believe in you. I love you. And I know that if you are watching this today, there is no coincidences. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe that God led me to pop on here for someone very specific to hear this message and hear that it is never too late to live the life of your dreams. So I want to encourage you today, brush that beautiful, amazing, wonderful dream that you've been putting aside. Brush all the dust off. Make a decision and take massive action today. I love you, ladies, so much. Hope you have a great Saturday, and I will talk to you soon.